this, a sleepy English village, centuries ago, where life revolves around the harvest and church bells toll. Then one day, something unthinkable happens. Two children, a boy and a girl, stumble out of the fields. Their clothes are strange, their language is gibberish, and their skin? It's green. Not a faint green, but a shimmering, otherworldly green, like moss under moonlight. This is the story of the Green Children of Woolpit, a medieval mystery that's baffled historians for nearly a millennium. Who were they? Where did they come from? And why were they green? Welcome to Portals Through History, where we dive into the strangest corners of the past. Let's step back to the 12th century and unravel this enigma.
It's the 1100s, and Woolpit, a tiny village in eastern England, is as ordinary as it gets. Its name comes from wolf pits, deep traps dug to catch wolves prowling the countryside. Life here is hard. Peasants toil in the fields, and superstition colours every shadow. One harvest season, likely around 1135, villagers are gathering crops when they spot something bizarre near one of these pits. Two children stand trembling in the wheat. Their clothes are made of an unfamiliar fabric, not the coarse wool of the village. They speak, but no one understands a word. It's not English, Latin, or anything local. And their skin? It's unmistakably green, a hue that sends whispers of witchcraft through the crowd. The villagers take the children to the home of Sir Richard de Caen, a local knight. They're offered bread, meat, and cheese, but the children refuse it all, weeping in confusion. Days pass and they're starving, until someone brings green beans. The children devour them, eating nothing else for weeks. Slowly, they begin to learn English, and their story gets stranger. They claim to come from a place called St. Martin's Land, a twilight world underground, where everything is green and the sun never rises. They say they were herding their father's cattle, heard a loud bell, and followed it through a cave, only to emerge in Woolpit's blinding daylight. The villagers are skeptical. Is this a fairy tale? A demonic trick? Some whisper the children are changelings, left by fairies to torment mortals. Others think they're lost souls from a distant land. Over time, the children's green hue fades, possibly from eating a normal diet. They're baptized, but tragedy strikes. The boy grows weak and dies within a year. The girl, named Agnes by the villagers, survives. She learns to speak fluently, marries a local man, and blends into village life. But she never fully explains her origins, leaving only cryptic hints about her subterranean home. So who were the Green Children? Historians have puzzled over this for centuries, thanks to two chroniclers, Ralph of Coggeshall and William of Newburgh, who recorded the tale in the 12th and 13th centuries. Their accounts, written decades apart, mostly align, suggesting the story wasn't just local gossip, but the truth is murky. One theory points to malnutrition. A diet heavy in green vegetables, like beans, could cause chlorosis, a condition that tints the skin greenish due to iron deficiency. Maybe the children were starving orphans from a nearby village. Their strange language, just a regional dialect. But why the tale of an underground world? Another theory suggests they were Flemish immigrants, fleeing persecution after a failed rebellion in 1173. Their greenness might have been a metaphor for their foreignness, exaggerated by superstitious villagers. Their language could have been Flemish, unintelligible to rural English ears. Yet, this doesn't explain the underground story or their odd clothes. Some scholars propose a folklore connection, linking the children to Celtic myths of fairy folk living beneath the earth. The bell they followed might echo tales of magical sounds, luring mortals to other realms. Then there's the wild card. Could they have been something else entirely? A few modern theorists, without much evidence, suggest extraterrestrial origins, pointing to their alien-like appearance and bizarre story. While that's a stretch, it shows how this tale still captures imaginations. The Green Children remain a puzzle, a blend of history, myth, and mystery that resists easy answers. What makes this story endure is its strangeness. It's not just about two children. It's about how medieval people grappled with the unknown, weaving fact and folklore into a tale that still haunts us. Were they lost souls, fairy children, or simply misunderstood outsiders? We may never know, but their story reminds us that history is full of shadows waiting to be explored.
Thanks for joining me on this journey through time. What do you think the Green Children were? Malnourished orphans? Fairy folk, or something even stranger? Drop your theories in the comments below, hit the like button, and subscribe for more stories from the edges of history. Until next time, keep peering through those portals.